day, everyone throws away things and does not think of the impact that it could have on the environment and everyone around you. Most of these impacts can be extremely negative. Recycling can reduce these negative impacts. Recycling is very important to learn because of its positive impacts that it can have on our lives and everybody's lives around us. Recycling is something that is commonly known from people between adults and children. It is important to also know because according to the article From Trash to Treasure, approximately 80% of what Americans throw away today is recyclable. As we continue to throw things away, we continue to increase our landfills and pollute our environment. Imagine seeing pollution in a beautiful place, but by taking action, we can create the satisfaction of not seeing such a horrible sight. The article of recycling states, the problem with throwing away a ton of cardboard is not that it's going to hurt somebody if you burn it or bury it. The problem is that to make the next ton of cardboard, you have to cut down trees, which has an immensely greater impact on it. The problem that America faces today is that we are careless of what we throw away. Everything that we use comes from nature, and when we use it and just aimlessly throw it away, we kill more nature. When we throw things away, it goes into the landfills, which are quickly growing, and therefore we are losing land to put our garbage. Recycling further states, in 1987, a stinking garbage barge spent several weeks searching vainly for a place that would take its cargo. This well-publicized incident symbolized the growing fear that the U.S. was running out of land and places to put its garbage. Trash that is thrown away will continue to affect everything and everyone around us until we begin to put more effort into recycling. As landfills grow, they continue to take land away from us and increase our environmental danger with them because of their incinerators. Recycling further states, moreover, all incinerators produce a highly toxic ash that must be buried in landfills, and that toxic ash may eventually leak out of landfill and into an environment. Imagine drinking water you thought was clean, but is actually polluted with that highly toxic ash, or eating vegetables or fruit that was grown in soil that is polluted from that ash. By throwing so much away, we continuously affect everyone and everything around us, including the air, the water, the land, and everyone else in our world. Imagine sitting on a beach and you're enjoying your day when all of a sudden you see a huge pile of garbage floating down the ocean. You may not think that will ever happen, but the article From Trash to Treasure tells us the Great Pacific Trash Patch, which is located in the North Pacific, is made of floating trash debris that has spread in an area that's as big as 1.5 times the size of the United States. Having our trash floating out into the waters affects us and everything in tremendously negative ways. The water is polluted, which makes us lose our source of drinking, food, and some ways of transportation. And it can also affect the animals living in there and can possibly kill them. If our problem of throwing away too much continues, we may have little land and an even smaller amount of clean water left. The best way to reduce these possibilities is to recycle what we can. Our best way to reduce the need for more landfills and the pollution everywhere is to recycle. Recycling is just an easy way of reusing material that you have. Recycling states making new products out of recycled materials is invariably produces much less air pollution and water pollution, and it uses up much less energy than making the products out of raw virgin material. When manufacturers use recycled material to make new products, they significantly reduce the pollution that could be in the air or water than there would be if they made the products from raw materials. Recycling is something that is very easy to do and anyone can do it. The best way to fix our problem of throwing away too much garbage is to just be conscious of what we are throwing away, or reusing the things we already have. The main thing to look for when recycling is to look for this sign. There are many uses of this sign in different bins and carriers around offices and schools and out in the community. One way that we can help lessen our negative effect on the environmental impact is by reusing our bags. Peter Larkin writes, consumers can use these bags during the next store visit, line waste paper baskets, carry books and lunches, or when walking a pet. Another way we can effectively lessen our need to expand landfills is by recycling paper. Recycling states, paper through recycling saves more landfill space than recycling any other material. Many Americans are still making an effort of recycling. It is said that over 30% of Americans are trying to recycle. The result of recycling trash will be a great positive impact for everyone. By recycling, we will be able to see cleaner waters, cleaner land, and have a healthier atmosphere, and be able to use less energy than it would be to make products from scratch. If everyone makes an effort to recycle more, we will be able to see the results immediately. From Trash to Treasure finally states about recycling is that it provides an ability to reuse the material and that reduce the consumption of natural resources and lessen the negative impact on the environment. From this, we begin to conclude that recycling really affects the environment in a positive way, which creates the need for everyone to recycle today, tomorrow, and every day after that. When you're about to throw something away that can be recycled, just remember what you throw away can affect every single person and thing around you in a negative way. And nobody wants to affect somebody or something in a negative way.